Final score: Fulham 4, Man City 5. So City rushed into a 5-1 lead by the early parts of the second half, but then they had to cling on as Fulham mounted a stunning comeback. In stoppage time, a last gasp attempt by Fulham's Joško King, it seemed certain to equalize, but a goal line clearance by City's Gvardiol, he was able to keep the ball out and preserved the win for Manchester City. So the goals were scored by Erling Haaland in the 17th minute. Renders, oh my god, I know I butchered his name. He scored in the 37th minute. Phil Foden, he scored 2 goals, first in the 44th minute and then in the 48th minute, and then Sander Berge, he scored an own goal in the 54th minute. So they were leading 5-1 comfortably. Two of the goals were scored just before halftime by Emil Smith-Rowe, and then Alex Iwobi, he scored the third goal for Fulham in the 57th minute, and Chukwueze, he scored 2 goals in the 72 and in the 78th minute. So that made it 5-4 for Fulham. Now let's talk about the headlines. The star of the show, I mean, as always, if it's Man City, then it's going to be Haaland. So the thing is, yesterday Haaland hits 100 record-breaking milestone. Haaland's 17th minute goal was his 100th in the Premier League, and that record came in his 111th Premier League appearance, making him the fastest player ever to reach 100 Premier League goals. He was able to break the previous mark held by Alan Shearer. So Alan Shearer was able to reach 100 Premier League goals in 100 after 100. I mean, in his 124 appearances. So beyond just the goal, he had 2 strong efforts that hit the woodwork and also set up one of City's other goals. So a full on goal plus assist night for Haaland, and of course he could have scored a hat-trick easily. And some people are saying, I mean, number 1, it's Haaland. Number 2, we will see him just in a short amount of time reaching to 100 goals, and I agree. I agree. I completely agree. So the other headline was the fact that City dominating the game early and then their defense crumbling under pressure. According to Sky Sports, by the 54th minute, they were leading 5-1 after 2 goals from Foden, a goal by Rain. I should have googled how to say his name. Renders. Let's go with that for today, but I apologize, I sincerely do. And then Haaland's opener. I mean, not and then we have Haaland's opener plus the own goal. So they were leading 5-1 by the 54th minute. But Fulham did not roll over. They struck back with 4 goals, including a brace from Chukwueze, throwing the match into a genuine jeopardy. That was written by Reuters. Now, according to The Guardian, I mean, this is from The Guardian. The results, The Guardian wrote, one of the highest scoring matches in the Premier League this season and one of the more chaotic endings. So what is the implication of this result, especially for the league and for the teams? With this win, City moved to 28 points, putting them just 2 behind top of the table, the Gunners, Arsenal. And when it comes to Fulham, despite a spirited comeback, this remains a painful collapse from comfortably trailing to nearly snatching a draw. It leaves them precautiously positioned mid-table. This phrase was written on Manchester City's website. Now back to what The Guardian wrote about Man City. And it read, for City, the victory underlines their attacking firepower and resilience, but also exposes defensive vulnerabilities. The end game will surely raise questions for their coach, Pep Guardiola, about defensive consistency. That will be it. I mean, that will be all for today. Bye bye.